So I piled up my excuses and fences in the night. Then I lit a match, step back and watch them burn. From the river to the mountain peak, through the great divide where the waters meet. I need you to carry me, carry me on my way, but I'm in too deep. I need you to carry me. Calling on my Christian brothers and sisters. That's what I'm doing. I'm calling on my Christian brothers and sisters. There's still wrongdoers and naysayers and all those people in the world. I gotta dodge, dip, and dive over them. But I need my Christian brothers and sisters to stand strong and stand proud and stand up.
Exact Time's time clock app
Who's
is
here?
a user-friendly and powerful solution for tracking employees' time
Who's here?
while traveling between job locations and even in the office.
That's amazing.
This feature
I like these features. The things that they're doing for people. Not gonna lie, a lot of good things are happening in the world, but because I shut myself out, I don't really get to see it. But I'm witnessing it more and more. So I have been spewing some fire that's like, what the heck's he talking about? I'm still trying to figure me out, okay? Here I am, God on earth. I'm like, what do I do with it? I'm deep. I'm in deep. I wrecked myself in order to check myself. And I don't do takes. I don't go cutting it out, and I don't care if I got a little flubber. I need to go work out. I need to go running. I need to go running. I need a little more peace and quiet. But it's okay. It's the house of peace. When you're inside, it's like, whoa. And even out here, I'm cool with it. I love New Hampshire. That's right. I gave up my space. But I love New Hampshire. People know where I am anyways. That sounds like a ransom note. That sounds like they're still looking for me and saying, when we find this Jesus fella, we're going to take him into custody. We're going to put a double-barrel shotgun to his head. And we're going to put the ever-living misery out of him, is what the enemy's saying. Heard it through the grapevine. Happened to Constantine. Trying second time, Conley. I gotta make it look a little more real. I'm up against the type of Satan who'll sit there and tell you all the lies in the world to keep himself out of harm's way. And he's the one who puts the cart ahead of the horse all the time, so he'll go and change dates on things. They tell them that you lived there for 6 months. Tell them you were only putting paint on the walls, and that it took you only a couple days when it took you 3 months. And my insurance agent's babysitter of a daughter while I worked on the house. There are enough witnesses to believe and follow along that I've been renovating the house. Why would you even... Perjury number one. lie about the time frame of the renovation? Why would you lie about the type of renovation? You said we just slapped paint on the walls and moved in. We fully gut. That was a 3/4 gut. I mean, we just didn't touch the kitchen. Everything else was torn apart. Including the pool. My ultimate witness in your Moses moment, Kimberly. I hope you come to Christ. I really hope you do. Otherwise, you get to go down the bottom pit. Unfortunately, in my relationships, I don't take people back. I've never dated someone twice. We didn't work the first time, we ain't working the second time. Especially when your heart wasn't where it was supposed to be. It's alright, God planned all this in its own way. And I can accept that. Now you're like, what? Facts of life. And I know He's got something planned for me tomorrow. I don't even need to think about it. It's whatever Father says. Right, Pop? It's a beautiful thing. Be down here on earth while you're right there and I can look up to you even though I'm not looking directly into your eyes. You burn me. You burn me. I don't want anything else. No. I don't want anyone else. You are. When we go to heaven, it's a reset. You're like, how's it a reset? How's that work? How's it even happen? It's just a reset. Hey, I want to talk about it. I'd like to talk about it. You think you can slow it down? You can open up the roadway, block it off on either side like you tried a few weeks ago? The traffic is just loud. I'm trying to stop the traffic. Stop all trafficking, any kind of trafficking. You know what I'm talking about. You ever walk into a building big and tall with a big stick? And it's just a cane and your hip hurts and you're like, you know, easy now, I ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's about demanding respect. You walk into a building with a stick, you get respect. You get respect. You're like, what? Why can't you just get a metal cane? Stop looking so real. Don't do that. You can scare the elders. You mean the elders that were the generation before us that ruined everything for us? Facts. And the generation before that one and the generation before that one. War really puts a toll on people. Or the idea of going to war. I would have loved to have gone to war. I would have loved to. Get some of this aggression out. You know, that's what you do. You go there, you find somebody, you can either slit their throat or you jab them in the side. But you gotta know if they're an enemy. You gotta know if they're actually gonna try to kill you, because that's the only reason you're gonna go ahead and kill somebody is defending for yourself, to keep your life, your nation alive. I ain't going to war to go kill people on behalf of whatever these politicians and governmental structures want to go ahead and place over our, yoke over us. Costs a lot of money to mess around in a war zone. Costs a lot of money for ammunition and weapons. Costs a lot of money to keep people quiet. And it costs a life to open your mouth about it all. go ahead and try to kill Jesus. Unless God kills you first. That's a blessing. Because I don't kill nobody. Nah, y'all just kill dreams. And I make them come true. Jeremiah 6. Flee for safety, O people of Benjamin, from the midst of Jerusalem. Blow the trumpet of Tikos. And raise a signal on Beth-Hakachekharim. For evil looms out of the north. And great destruction. The comely and delicately bred I will destroy, the daughter of Zion. Shepherds with their flocks shall come against her. They shall pitch their tents around her. They shall pasture, each in his place. Prepare war against her. Up, and let us attack at noon. Woe to us, for the day declines, for the shadows of evening lengthen. Up, and let us attack by night, destroy her palaces. For thus says the Lord of hosts. This one hurts. Hew down her trees. Cut my tree down, dang it. Cast up a siege mound against Jerusalem. This is a city which must be punished. You know how the moon's wobbling? I was talking to Kurt about it today. A lot of you predict serious floods in the 2030s. No. No, they're coming very shortly. They're coming within days. The idea of a giant tsunami over the East Coast was a beautiful dream to have. You see out in the West, they have forest fires. They've been overcharging on lumber. So take away their lumber to overcharge. Down south, you get some serious wind. You get a lot of whoo, it blows through. You get the tornadoes. You get the hurricanes. They cause some serious destruction, don't they? So up here, what's the last thing we could possibly do? We can get an ice age. We've had a couple of them. We've had some serious floods of snow, but we're in the middle of summer. We've had a great molasses flood. That was one. That was a good time. That killed a lot of people. But I think a nice big tidal wave over the side of the ocean, from the ocean in. We could just cover Cape Cod. We could make it, you know, it could be like 8 feet, 20 feet deep all the way through to the New York border. We could just wipe Massachusetts and New Jersey right off the brink. Maryland does some shady stuff. And get rid of them too. And you know what? DC is no more. So I recommend people start moving away. I think you might want to go inland, the ones who believe and want to go ahead and be saved. And live here in eternity on earth with me. Unless you want to go up to heaven. You can go to heaven too. Father will take care of you. Sorry, I'm just a little upset, and so is he. And we're shaking moons into alignment. And when you shake a moon, that messes with our tides. Is it turning into a snake yet? Does it look like it could be a snake if I just threw it to the ground? There is a wrath of God, and it's not a nice one. There are a lot of bad people in the world, a lot of bad seeds that were produced under wrongfulness, lewdness, lustfulness. I'm the youngest, I'm the runt. don't have anything more to say.